Day 5, breakfast. We have eggy bread made with reconstituted egg. It doesn't look as bad as I thought, but I got a bit scared that children wouldn't eat anything, so I've also made them just some toast with a scraping of butter, just to make sure that they get something to eat. So we'll see what it's like. Okay.
It's not like eggy bread that I've had before, but this is a running theme with this week. It's perfectly edible. Not too bad. And it softens up the toast. So with the shortage or rationing of butter, I can imagine, this being a popular thing.
Is that nice?
I'm just having the egg after.
Okay. What do you think? Do you like it, yes or no?
You do?
You do?
Excellent. So now you've had some toast. Do you reckon you can eat that too?
Yes.
So we have some people coming round this morning, so I made the decision to make some more of our OT wartime biscuits. I'm hoping I'm not going to regret this later on because I've now used all of the margarine ration up that we have left, and this is our butter. This is how much butter that we've got left, and we've still got 2.5 days left, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I'm sure that the biscuits will be tasty, so hopefully it'll be worth it. Okay, lunch, day 5. I thought we just about had enough ham to kind of stretch so that we could have some ham with our sandwiches, because it is supposed to be mock banana sandwiches, and apparently even like before the war, like banana sandwiches were like a really big thing that people had. So I've made us a mock banana sandwich so that we can try. Stephen looks very skeptical. It is actually boiled parsnip, sugar and banana flavouring. I want to see what you think.
I know I'm going to like the ham sandwich, so I'm going to start with this mock banana. It just looks like mash, but it does actually smell of banana quite strongly.
Mummy.
Hold on, yeah. What does Stephen think?
My head is just screaming. It's wrong. It's wrong. But I'll happily have a jam sandwich or a marmalade sandwich. This is quite sweet and fruity, and this is sweet and fruity in its flavouring. So I think it's probably fine. When I had originally heard about the fake bananas, mashed parsnips, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'd heard that it was absolutely disgusting, but it's not as bad as I thought. The running theme this week is that it's edible. Everything is at the very least edible. I think it's horrendously disgusting to me.
Mm.
I know that you
Yeah.
feel differently about some of the things there.
What do you think, Gabriel?
Yum.
Have you tried the banana?
Mm-hmm.
Can you try the banana for me?
You trust it? That's what I'm eating right now.
No, maybe later. Maybe we'll come back to the banana. Have you tried any banana, Elspeth? We know you like the ham. And she's a big fan of beetroot. Can you try this one? No. Yeah, Mummy, I've used all my beetroot and now I want yours. Okay, let's try it. Dinner day 5. We have what is called savoury butter beans, which is cooked potato, which is then fried in lard with onion and some apple and some butter beans. And then we have some white sauce to go on it as well. Sorry. Ooh, white sauce. You were supposed to mix all the white sauce in, but I thought that would not be a popular option with the small people. So.
That's not how it goes. We have to halve it in while we're making it.
Very good.
Apple.
Well, it has flavour this time, as opposed to yesterday's dinner, which is nice. A bit of white sauce in there.
I might have gone a bit overboard with potato because I was really hungry.
Well, if you've got it and it's available and you can bulk up with it to fill yourself up, good boy, Gabriel. Do you want a bit of white sauce as well?
Let's see what Daddy thinks.
I was thinking that potato's a bit crunchy, but that was apple.
Okay.
It's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, it has not come out quite how I thought it would, but...
It's quite nice. It's got flavour, as I said, which is really, really nice. It's perfect.
What do you think of your butter beans now you've eaten some?
I don't like.
You don't like them. Are they really terrible? Or you said that they were okay?
They're really terrible.
You think? Are you sure they're not super yummy?
Everyone, don't eat any butter beans. They're terrible.
Yum, yum. Yummy tea.
So finished day 5, dinner of savoury butter beans. I thought was really nice. It's one of the nicest dinners that we've had. Certainly the nicest dinner without using any meat.
It certainly made up for yesterday, which had no flavour
It was
at
very
all.
disappointing.
The dinner today was very, it had flavour. It was tasty. Although it didn't have meat, we're using lard. So
yes, yeah.
it's kind of a bit of animal fat in there.
Yeah, so yeah, dinner was very nice. I was not a fan of our kind of eggy bread made with the powdered egg. You thought it was not too bad, but yeah, I thought it was disgusting.
Yeah. Edible.
Edible. Okay,
is
yeah.
what I say. It's wasn't like eggy bread that I've had before, but at a pinch. I can so I can see, if you can't get any eggs, actually having powdered egg. It was alright because especially if you're encouraged to have bread the next day, it's going to be stale, it's going to be dry.
Yeah.
You want something that's going to moisten it up.
And not to use too much butter, so you're thinking of different ways that you can try and have eat your bread without butter.
Speaking of moistening up your bread without using much butter.
Oh yeah, the mock banana sandwiches. Again, I'm not a massive fan. It was very sweet. It did taste like banana, but tasted like banana flavouring rather than actual banana, but then with a weird parsnip aftertaste. But then I think eating a banana sandwich in the past was a bit more of a thing, whereas we don't eat banana sandwiches ever.
It's not
so that's a
something
bit weird.
It's not something that ever occurred to me.
No.
I mean, the closest thing I've ever had to a banana sandwich is banana in a pancake.
That's not.
With chocolate spread. But I don't think that was an option
No.
in 1945.
No. But yeah, that was an interesting. It was something we had to try doing the rations.
I was definitely glad of having a ham sandwich waiting for me for when I
but
finished
afterwards, yeah, we had enough ham to have some ham sandwiches as well. So
fake banana sandwich was something I just felt I had to get through.
Yeah.
To then get to the ham sandwich.
And Gabriel wouldn't even try it, so.
He smelt it and then retched.
He did.
Which I didn't really understand because
it just smelled like banana.
Yeah, it smelled like a banana milkshake. It
Yeah.
smells, and he loves banana milkshake. So it's probably a little bit of a head battle for him, as
it was for me too.
as any dinner time is for a 4-year-old, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we also made some more of the OT biscuits that we made the other day, except instead of using one of the precious eggs, I used some powdered egg, and I felt like that made it pretty much the same actually. So I think powdered egg in baking is probably the way to go if you're having to ration your eggs. So keep the eggs for the actual food and use the powdered egg in baking.
Yeah, there's a lot of thought about how can you stretch things out? What can you use instead? How can you? It's amazing how certain things become precious commodities as soon as they become a finite resource.
Yeah, we made the biscuits because I had my parents coming round and wanted to kind of give them something, but we've now used all of our margarine and we have the tiniest little bit of butter left. Although we haven't really got much butter planned in for the next couple of days, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay, but it makes me feel very uncomfortable knowing that we've only got this tiny bit of butter and no margarines, there's no backup, and yeah, so it does make me feel very uncomfortable knowing that we could completely run out, and then what will we do? Dry bread for everyone.
I think certainly in the past, a lot of people lived, certainly you go back far enough, almost day to day. Like in the early Victorian era, people were getting